Welcome to the Daily Plunge. We are in the book of Revelation, chapter 20, verses 1 through 10. Starts off, an angel comes out of the throne room. He's got a key. Where did he get the key? He got the key from Jesus Christ, who holds the keys to death and Hades, right? Which means that Jesus Christ has control over these things, which begs the question, why do we have to go through all this wickedness? And we covered a lot of this when we studied the book of Job just recently. And the thing is that God is very economical. He will even use evil to bring about his kingdom. He will even use evil to have people wake up their eyes and to see that he is their true God. And so God is allowing this because he's going to conquer it. And then it says that the dragon, the ancient serpent, who's the devil, who is Satan. So if you had any question about it, made really clear that he is bound, right? He's limited to the amount of deceiving and deception he can carry out. And he's thrown into the abyss. And that's the thing to understand, is that wickedness is about deceiving us from understanding the truth. And so during that time, there's a time of peace, but it's not peace like shalom. It's a truce. It is an absence of absolute warfare, but there is still conflict going on because there's still wickedness at work in the midst of this 1,000 years. Now we hear in the first resurrection, verses 4 through 6, about the thrones on which the martyrs who were beheaded are sitting. And they were witnesses to Christ. They held to the word of God, and they were judged as false, right? By the world. They were said that they were the ones who were deceiving. But now, in the first resurrection, the martyrs are raised up, and they are judging the world for its false judgment, for its not holding to what is true, which is Jesus Christ. The question for you and me is, will we allow ourselves to be deceived by this world, or will we cling to the word of God and cling to Jesus Christ, who alone is the faithful and true witness? No one else out there in this world, none of these other powers and principalities are faithful and true. Now, verse 7, Satan gets paroled, right? He gets released. And what's the first thing he does? He goes right back to his criminal ways of immediately deceiving people, leading them down a false path. And then he leads the nations to go to war against God's city. Now, this, in three sentences, John summarizes pretty much all of Ezekiel 39. You can read more about it there. But it's exactly this battle. And they're coming to wage war against God's city. And what happens? Is there a battle? No, God simply speaks. And the battle's over. And the devil who deceived all the people is thrown into the lake of burning fire. And then they're thrown into this abyss, this lake of fire, to be tormented day and night. Now, when God is absent, there is no God, there is only torment. There is only the insanity of evil. And that's why there's this day and night torment, because God is the source of every good thing, as it says in James chapter 1, verse 17. And so when you read all the things that we take for granted, family, friendships, trust, good food, it goes on and on. You take God out of the equation, none of that exists. Lastly, what this passage tells us is that the people of God will know, I am the Lord your God, and I will be proved to all the nations that I am holy and true. Thanks, friends. Have a blessed day.